A new way of life. If you plant a seed, you will notice that it takes some time to grow. This may be for several days, weeks, months, and in some seas years. When people begin growing plants, it means that they had to stay in the same place for a long time, looking after the plants, watering, weeding, driving away animals and birds till the grain ripened, and then the grain had to be used carefully as seed, as food, as gift, as for food. A grain had to be stored for both food and seed. People had to think of ways of storing it. In many years, they began making large clay pots or wove baskets or dug pits into the ground. Do you think hunter gatherers would have made and used pots? Give reasons for your answer. Storing animals. Animals multiply naturally beside if they are looked after carefully. They provide milk, which is an important source of food, and meat, whatever required. In other words, animals that are reared can be used as a store of food. Apart from food, what are the other things that could have been obtained from animals? What are animals used for today? Finding out the first farmers and herders. Turn to map second, page 13. You will notice a number of blue squares. Each marks a site from where archaeologists have found evidence of early farmers and herders. These are found all over the subcontinent. Some of the most important ones are in the northwest, in present day Kashmir, and in east and south India. To find out whether these sites were settlements of farmers and herders. Scientists study evidence of plant and animals born. One of the most exciting finds includes remains of burnt grain. These may have been burnt accidentally or an purpose. Scientists can identify these grains, and so we know that a number of crops were grown in different parts of the subcontinent. They can also identify the bones of different animals. Towards a settled life, archaeologists have found a trace of huts or houses at some sites. For instance, in Burjhom in present day Kashmir, people built pit houses which were dug into the ground with the step leading into them. These may have provided shelter in cold weather. Archaeologists have also found cooking huts both inside and outside the huts, which suggests that depending on the weather, people could cook food either indoors or outdoors. Draw a pit house. Stone tools have been found from many sites as well. Many of these are different from the earlier Paleolithic tools, and that is why they are called Neolithic. These include tools that were polished to give a fine cutting edge, and mortars and pestles used for grinding grain and other plant produce. Mortars and pestles are used for grinding grain even today, several thousand years later. At the same time, tools of the Paleolithic types continued to be made and used. And remember, some tools were also made of bone. Look at the picture. Many kinds of earthen pots have also been found. These were sometimes decorated and were used for storing things. People began using pots for cooking food, especially grains like rice, wheat, and lentils that now became an important part of the diet. Besides, they began weaving cloth using different kinds of materials. For example, cotton that could now be grown. Did things everywhere and all at once? Not quite. In many areas, men and women still continue to hunt and gather food, and elsewhere, people adopt farming and herding slowly over several thousand years. Besides, in some cases, people try to combine these activities, doing different things during different seasons. What do you think? Could you have been stored in this jar? A closer look, living and dying in Mehergarh. Finding Mehergarh on map 2, page 13. This site is located in fertile plain near the Bolan Pass, which is one of the most important routes into Iran. Mehergarh was probably one of the places where people learned to grow barley and wheat and rear sheep and goats for the first time in this area. It is one of the earliest villages that we know about at this site. Many animals' bones were found. Bones of wild animals such as the deer and pig, and also bones of sheep and goat were found. Other finds at Mehergarh include remains of square of rectangular houses. Each house had four or more compartments, some of which may have been used for storage. When people die, their relatives and friends generally pay respect to them. People look after. Look at the house in Mehergarh. This is what a house Mehergarh may have looked like. In what way in this house similar to one in which you live? A burial from Mehergarh. Can you identify the skeletons of the goats? Them perhaps in the belief that there is some forms of life after death. Burial is one of the such arrangement. Several burial sites have been found at Mehergarh. In one instance, that dead person was buried with goats, which were probably meant to serve as food in the next world. Elsewhere, cave painting in France. Find France in your atlas. The painting below is from a cave in France. This site was discovered by the four school children more than 100 years ago. Paintings like these were made between 20,000 and 10,000 years ago. Many of these were of animals such as wild horse, archers, and older wild from cattle. Bison, woolly reinforced reindeer and bear painted in bright colors. These colors were made from minerals like other iron ore, and charcoal. It is possible that these paintings were done on ceremonial occasion, or perhaps they were made for special rituals performed by hunters before they went in search of prey. Can you think of any other reasons? Look at the picture. Elsewhere, a Neolithic site. Find Turkey in your atlas. One of the most famous Neolithic site, cattle hunk, was found in Turkey. Several things were brought from great distance from flint from Syria, cowries from the Red Sea, shells from the Mediterranean Sea, and used in the settlement. Remember, there were no carts. Most things would have been carried on the backs of packed animals such as cattle or by people. What do you think cowries and shells would you have been used for? Imagine. You live in a rock shelter like the one shown page 14 about 12,000 years ago. Your uncle is painting one of the linear walks of the cave and you want to help him. Will you mix the colors, draw the lines, fill in the colors? What are the stories he might tell you? Let's recall, let's discuss some important dates. The Mesolithic period, 12,000 to 10,000 years ago. Beginning of the demonstration about 12,000 years ago. Beginning of the settlement at Mehergarh about 8,000 years ago. The beginning of the Neolithic 10,000 years ago. Let's do. Thank you.